Buddha's Delight recipe serves 4. 8 medium dried shiitake mushrooms. 1/2 cup firm tofu, cut 1-inch cube. 1 slice ginger. 1/2 cup snow peas or sugar snap beans, strings removed, rinsed. 1/2 cup carrots, julienne. 1/4 cup water chestnuts, sliced thin. 1 cup Napa cabbage, julienne. 1/2 cup baby corn. 1/2 cup red pepper, diamond cut. 1/4 cup ginkgo nuts, drained and rinsed. 1 teaspoon sesame oil. For the seasoning, 1 1/2 teaspoons granulated sugar, 1/2 cup chicken stock or vegetable stock or water, 1/2 teaspoon white pepper, 1 teaspoon salt. For the slurry, 2 tablespoons water, 1 tablespoon cornstarch.
All right, for our next dish, Chef Sai is going to demonstrate Buddha's Delight. Chef, is there anything you want to tell us about Buddha's Delight? Why do they call this dish
actually,
Buddha's
Buddha, is, we talk about temple. So temple monks, they don't eat meat. They eat vegetable. They're all vegetarian. They can use all kind of vegetables and tofu. Tofu is big time soybean product. That's why they use the word to represent it. Hey, vegetarian food. Okay?
Wow. Okay. And then, Chef, you're going to share with us any of your secrets for proper traditional stir frying?
Actually, first thing you need to choose is you're going to choose a good wok. Okay. Nowadays, there are so many different varieties that you can choose from. Personally, I really like to have a good 12-inch non-sticking wok, good one. Okay. So then you can you don't have the headaches, burn the bottom, this and that. Easy to wash. Just make sure when you stir fry, use something like the spoon made by wood, and
so you don't scratch the
yes, or high heat spatula. Try to avoid using this because you're going to damage the surface of the wok. This is sort of a little wok protection. The most important part of the stir fry, once you hit the wok, you put the oil in there, you put the ginger, onion, garlic in there, you make sure the aroma is there.
So we're flavoring our oil, so all our food that we stir fry.
This is very important. This is different from the Western cooking. You must let the flavor all melt into the oil, but not burning. You got to watch the timing. Then you put ingredients in right away.
Just so that's where your temperature control would be important.
Just in case you have a problem, you remove your wok from the flame, so you just get away from the continuous heat, so you can put your ingredients in there without burning.
Okay.
Now, and then when you do the stir fry, as I mentioned before, you don't keep tossing. It sounds like, wow, what a technique. You start to show off. You keep doing that, the food is not really touching the bottom of the wok, it's not cooking.
Okay.
Okay? But a certain situation, you need to do that because you want to incorporate all the flavor.
Okay.
Okay? Then you harmonize everything. But before that stage, you really should stay with very steady stir-fry cooking. And once you have to toss it, once, twice, 3 times, not all the times. All right? This is very important.
And, we want to keep it in constant contact with the bottom.
And then you finalize with a little bit maybe slurry. We call liquid cornstarch, meaning cornstarch and water either mixed ratio is 1:1 or 1:2. Professionally speaking, we like to do 1:1 because you can do a fast job. For people cooking at home, we prefer 1:2. The reason why, if you make a mistake, you make small mistake. Okay, so you can.
So in case you had too much, it gets too thick?
Yeah, you can rescue that. And then, of course, you always finalize with a little sesame oil. for many reasons. One, shining the food, make the food look good. Two, preserve the heat. So once you put the food on the table, with the little light coating of the sesame oil, the food can last a long time without cool off.
Oh, so it's like a layer of the food to keep the heat in.
So of course you got to mix well. And three, the flavor, the fragrance.
So basically, we're rarely going to saute with sesame oil. Sesame oil is just like a last seasoning.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You don't do that. Usually sesame oil, you don't do the sesame oil in the middle of cooking or at the beginning you use the sesame oil for cooking. Sesame oil is the last step before you put it on the plate.
So part of your finished seasoning.
Yes,
in
yes,
each dish.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Okay, would you like to introduce the ingredients, please?
Okay, we have our oil that we're going to begin sauteing with. We have our ginger and garlic that Chef has chopped, salt, a little sugar, white pepper, and this is the cornstarch slurry that Chef's talking about that I like to call Chinese roux. We have our Napa cabbage. We have our nice julienne of red bell pepper, a julienne of carrots, chicken stock for our sauce, and here we have bamboo shoots that are julienne, baby carrots, beautiful pea pods, water chestnuts, tofu, shiitake mushrooms. These are a dry product, but we soaked them in hot water. Get them nice and soft. Trim the bottoms. The bottoms, you don't want these. The bottoms are like super hard, so you don't use those. And we have our Shaoxing wine and our sesame oil that we're going to finish seasoning.
Chef, I'm going to just add a little more in there. For instance, the baby corn and the bamboo shoots, they're canned product. So usually I recommend you do a little hot water blanching. You know, get rid of the canned
flavor.
Yeah, flavor. Just totally get them, refresh the canned vegetables. And usually for this type of vegetable cooking, we do not use the oil blanching method. We using water blanching. Yeah, I think we in the Western skill we have that too. You blanch it, then you go through the cold water, shock it. So when you stir fry again, the vegetable is going to be so colorful, okay? And the colorful vegetables stay there for a long time without color fading, all right?
And you're also blanching because we want all the vegetables to cook at the same time.
Exactly. For instance, you know, the carrots, it take a longer time to cook.
Right.
And the napa, I don't even need to blanch it.
Right.
Because it's very light.
It's going to cook quickly through.
Yes. And the pepper, you know, I like to cook them al dente, so I don't want to pre-cook them.
But because the carrot is a lot harder, then we're going to pre-blanch this.
That's right.
Okay.
And the water chestnut is a canned vegetable, so you got to, you know, go through the
water blanching.
Yes, blanching.
Okay.
And for tofu, yes, you could stir fry the tofu like this. It's very soft, but you got a situation you might end up with breaking the tofu. You're going to be all over the place, very messy.
So how are you going to prevent that?
So we have a light fry just to secure the surface on top and the outside area. In the meantime, give it a little light color and make it pretty. Okay, so for the two reasons. Shiitake mushroom, again, you know, all the vegetable here, ladies and gentlemen, we highly recommend you to use the local vegetable. Summertime, wintertime, you have different vegetable. Use whatever available. That's the best. We want to use fresh ingredients, okay? And sugar, again, Mandarin cooking, northern part, very little sugar. West, Shanghainese cooking, more. A lot of times, you try to use a rock candy instead of just regular sugar. And the Cantonese use a little more sugar than the Mandarin, but much less than Shanghainese. Okay? So I think, Chef, we're going to start to do the water blanching.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to start with the carrots.
All right. So you're cooking about what, halfway?
Yes, yes. In the meantime, by now, I can dump the baby corn and bamboo shoots in there, and also water chestnut. Here we are. And I can put a snap peat in there just for quick blanching. All right. In the meantime, we're going to do a quick fry on the tofu. The vegetables are almost pretty good. Look at the color, wonderful color.
Beautiful.
Shake this a little bit, and I'm going to shock in the cold water, ice water. Okay. Chef, I think the oil is ready to go.
Okay.
We do not need very high heat on this particular bean curd cooking, deep fry. I mean, so let's just very slowly, because the bean curd usually have water, so you got to watch out a little bit.
All right.
All right, let's get rid of this. Now I can bring the vegetable from the ice water. Okay, we'll put it over here on the plate. Looking nice. Look at the color. How nice it is.
Beautiful.
Huh? Very nice, Chef.
Very nice.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to take a look at my tofu.
So again, your tofu, you're just sealing it.
Yeah, just,
so it
I
doesn't
just want to lightly,
firm it up.
yes, firm it up. That's the word. A little color.
Okay.
A little color is
Okay.
important. All right. We're almost there. Getting there. Very good. Very good. Just a little bit longer. I want to have a good color. So actually, you know, we can control the color.
You're looking for a light golden brown?
Yes, we can control the color by deep fry a little bit longer.
All right.
Just a little more. Just a little more. Because I like to have the bean curd, actually, when you eat a bean curd, crunchy outside.
Soft inside. My favorite texture.
Yes, yes, yes. Here we are. Nice. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Okay, we're going to move on to do the stir fry. Oh, excuse me. Here we are. I'm going to put it on the side. All right. I'm going to put this back. And here, Chef, I'm going to use this stove. Start to do the cooking, okay?
All right.
While I'm doing the cooking, I would appreciate if you can move the oil a little bit away from it.
All right.
Just for the safety reasons,
Sure.
okay? All right. Just 1 teaspoon of oil. Again, as I mentioned before, we need to put the garlic and ginger in. Please do not burn the garlic and ginger. It's very important. The moment you smell aroma,
I smell the garlic.
now you smell it. It's the time to put your bell pepper in. You have to cook a little bit because the bell pepper was not blanched. All right, and now Napa, go in. We're going to do another 30 seconds stir fry. See, right now the vegetable is raw, and we just put it in there. You don't do this tossing because you're not going to get anything out of it. You know, you need to cook them. So the contact becomes very important part of the stir fry.
So that's why you don't want to be flipping it around too
now
much.
people like to do that show off. Wrong. But after the cooking's done halfway, you start to put more ingredients in there, like all this seasoning in there. That's the time you start to do the tossing. Tossing meaning mixing everything in there together.
All right.
Okay. At this point, I would like to put a little bit salt.
Salt.
Touch of sugar, a little white pepper, okay.
When do you add the mushroom, Chef?
I'm going to add mushroom now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, can you give me the wine, please?
Sure.
Okay. right now, I like to put the vegetable in there. A little wine. All right, let me see. I might need the stock. I might not need the stock. Let's see, where are we? Okay, as far as the stock, I'd like to explain something to you. If this is the northern part of the cooking, you don't use the stock. Just stir fry is fine. For the southern part, you would like to add a little bit of stock, then use a little bit slurry. So now here, I'm going to use a little bit of stock. I'm going to use a little bit of slurry a little later. All right. Now I like to taste my food if I need to do any adjustment. I would like to use a little bit salt. Just tiny bit sugar. All right, I'd like to use a little bit of the cornstarch. When you use the cornstarch, please do not put it in the middle of the wok. You just spread all around the area. I probably need just a little more. Okay, just sprinkle all over the place.
So basically, you just want it thick enough where the sauce coats the food.
Yes. May I have a little sesame oil, please?
Sesame oil. And again, this is for seasoning and sealing in the heat.
Yes, because everything's done now.
All right.
This is the last step. Okay, again, I start from the edge of the wok. I go in. 1 teaspoon will be good enough.
Wow. Oh, I can smell that sesame oil.
Look at the nice color.
Oh,
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Now I like to plate it.
What a gorgeous plate.
Look nice, huh?
Very nice.
Okay, one more tofu. Stay. That's good. Here we are. This is the beautiful Buddha delight.
Thank you, Chef Syed. That was a beautiful demonstration.
Thank you.